everybody, Sean from Movie Assault here, and it's time once again for another video. This time it is episode 15 of the 2024 Halloween 15, and we've made it to the final movie, and that is Cuckoo from 2024, starring Hunter Schafer, Dan Stevens, and Jessica Henwick. Sorry, couldn't see it on the glare, and I couldn't remember the name. As was the case yesterday, I'm running a little bit behind, so I just finished watching this movie and didn't get a chance to write a review ahead of time, so I'm sort of winging it for this video. So I apologize for what may seem like sort of a random string of information that spews out of my mouth, because I'm totally doing this without a script. This is a film that I saw the trailer for before Longlegs, when I saw Longlegs in early August. And I thought it looked really interesting, and I couldn't wait to see it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see it in the theaters, so I waited for it to come out on Blu-ray. It came out last week on the 22nd of October. Got a chance to watch it today, finally. Here's the back of the Blu-ray. And the premise seemed interesting. It concerns this girl right here. Her name is Gretchen. She's played by Hunter Schafer, and she is taken to the Alps from America by her father, who has recently gotten remarried and has moved with his new wife and his new daughter, who is half-sister to Gretchen, because they are building or have designed a new resort, and they're going to oversee the building of this resort in the Alps. Dan Stevens plays Herr Koning, who runs the current resort, and it happens to be he happens to be friends with Gretchen's parents, new parents, and he is the reason that they're moving there. But once she gets there, she's not really happy with the arrangement. Number one, her biological mother has passed away, and she was very close to her, so she's not really close to her father. Now she's forced to live with him and his new family, his new wife and new daughter. So she's not comfortable there, but it's really kind of unsettling because the inhabitants of this new resort, or this new place where she's living, are really kind of strange. Herr Koning is weird. Her fellow employee at the resort where she takes a job is kind of weird. Just everybody seems kind of off. And then strange stuff starts happening, and everything seems even more weird. And I won't get into the plot, because giving anything away would spoil it for you. Watch the trailer. If the trailer looks up your alley, definitely watch the film. I didn't hate this movie, not at all. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. It's definitely unusual. It's definitely a unique premise. It's kind of confusing. I have to say that I was probably more than halfway through before I understood what was going on, and that's only because somebody literally explained it in the movie. Once that I kind of overcame that hurdle, it made sense, but only slightly. The actual plot made sense, but some of the scenes that had taken place earlier in the movie didn't make sense. And the more the movie explains, the less the movie makes sense, I guess. So it's very confusing, but there are some really incredible moments in the film. There are some, it's a very stylish film, let me put it that way. The photography is fantastic. The scenery in the Swiss Alps is just majestic. And being a backdrop for this type of a film is very unique, and I have to give it props for that. It's a very unique film. Some people will undoubtedly like it more than I did. I just couldn't get into it as a whole, but there are bits and pieces of it that I really enjoyed. So I can't say that I didn't like it. I just didn't like it as much as I had hoped to. So I'm going to give Cuckoo a 6 out of 10. I was leaning towards a 6.5, but I think I'm more comfortable with a 6, if that matters. But yeah, I was a little disappointed with this, and I wish I liked it more. But like I said, there are some really spectacular moments in it. The photography is great. The acting is really good. I have to give props to Hunter Schafer as Gretchen. She is a phenomenal lead. Dan Stevens is phenomenal in this as well. I would never expect that he's the same Dan Stevens that played Trapper in Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Completely different character, completely different performance. Absolutely amazing that he pulls off both types of performances as well as he does. So it's worth seeing if you want to try something new, maybe out of your envelope. I'm glad I saw it, but I don't think I'll be watching it again. So 6 out of 10 for Cuckoo. And that's it. That's the end of the Halloween 15 for 2024. I was thinking about doing a recap video, but yeah, just watch the rest of the videos and see what I liked. You can always check my Letterboxd page to see what I liked the most, and the link for my Letterboxd is in the description below, as it always is. So thanks again for watching this year. I always love doing this, picking the movies and then watching them, and it's always a challenge to get them all done by Halloween. This year was especially challenging because I got really busy this week, which I did not foresee happening, but I made it. So thank you. Thank you for taking the ride with me, and thanks for subscribing. A lot of new subscribers this past month, so I really appreciate that. I'm over 600 subscribers now, and I am very thankful for that. So if you're one of the new ones, thank you very much. Stick around. There's more stuff coming. And if you're one of the old faithful, thanks for staying on board, and more stuff to come. Thanks very much. Take it easy.